Congratulations, class of 2020. We actually made it. Sorry, just use someone else's.
Class of 2020, we did it, so congratulations.
Yeah, let's go. We're done.
My name is Avni Bodwarkar and I'm from London, England.
I'm Mara and I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
My hometown is Sacramento, California.
I'm from South Orange, New Jersey.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
New Delhi, India.
Sugar Land, Texas.
Hicksville, Long Island.
Los Angeles, California.
My name is Rowan Linehan.
My name is Caitlin Lewis.
My name is Michael Krabak.
My name is Christian Rueg.
My name is Rajiv Danla.
My name is Christine Anabo and I'm from the class of 2020.
When I got my acceptance, my whole family was home and I just could not be with them.
I remember my best friend was the one who kept refreshing the page for me because I was too scared to do it.
I was recording myself when I opened the email and I was just crying.
I was crying, my mom was crying, my dad was not crying, but he was super happy.
I just felt so accomplished and proud to be going to a school that was so close to home but yet felt like a whole other world.
I look back on orientation week very fondly. I mean, obviously you do a lot of cheesy icebreakers.
I was in the East Village cohort, and do you need me to do the chant?
Just whenever I'm ready. Whenever I feel moved to do so. Evil, evil, evil. Do or die, fi die.
Westville, Bestville.
Get down, Midtown, or it was something really bad.
Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.
I just really remember Soho for Harambe.
Soho for Harambe! Soho for Harambe!
Which was peak relativity at that time, but now it's we don't really care anymore.
It was a whirlwind of a week and an experience that I'll never forget.
I loved being able to run around Central Park during field day and just kind of scream with all my new friends and have face paint and just be all decked out in orange.
It was pretty overwhelming though, for sure, but overwhelming in a good way.
I feel like there was those little quiet moments in the hectic week of events going on during orientation week that really forged some bonds that lasted for a long time.
I got to talk to Andy Hamilton and he kind of gave me some words of encouragement. And so that, from my very first day, was a really exciting thing to happen.
I feel like the social impact core is what makes Stern stand out.
CLP that first semester, freshman year, doing fun activities like design thinking, where we created a wallet, made me excited to study business that first semester.
I think I loved all of the business and society related classes. There were so many interesting speakers. We had Professor Demoter and Galloway talk. We had the founder of TerraCycle. There was Professor Posner.
In the middle of the day, we're going to a class about, sure, you know how to calculate WACC, but then how do you help people with that?
When I first came to Stern, I had this idea that I wanted to really understand the drivers of business.
I didn't really know much about the curriculum or even about business. I knew nothing. I came in saying I was doing finance and global business, but I literally had no idea what finance was at all.
I probably wasn't as confident or as sure of myself as I am now. It's been due to being in the city and being able to interact with people who don't go to NYU.
My favorite part of New York is, oh my God, wait, that's so hard.
Yeah, New York is the greatest city in the world.
My favorite part about New York, it never stops being new and pushing you.
You're no longer special for being a hard worker because you're in New York City. Everyone here is a hard worker for the most part.
Every semester at Stern, I've been able to intern somewhere, whether it be at NPR or NBC.
Last year, I was at Rock Nation, which is Jay-Z's sports agency.
I mean, as cliche as it sounds, I just feel so alive there. Waking up, walking down my 5-story walk up, getting coffee at the corner shop.
After I came to NYU, I fell a lot more into the foodie culture, and I think that's normal for anyone who comes to New York.
You'll have weeks where you'll turn around and say, oh my goodness, I just did so much in the last 5 days.
I think I've just learned a lot more about the world as a student.
at Stern, again with all these global experiences between Madrid and Hong Kong.
My experience at NYU Shanghai was awesome.
I went to Copenhagen,
Italy,
Prague,
Hong Kong. I studied abroad through BPE in London.
I went to Lima, Peru.
I think I went to 12 countries, I'd say.
During the 3.5 years I was at Stern, I visited 70 different countries.
I think my favorite part of ISP was finally getting to bond with my class outside of the classroom.
It's such a unique thing to be able to go on a trip not only with your friends, but literally 200 of your classmates.
One of my favorite parts of ISP was actually going to visit the company. We were studying this like really interesting cement company, which doesn't sound like the most thrilling, but I feel like they were like the Google of cement companies.
My company was Carlsberg, the beer company. So the company visit was definitely my favorite part of it because we got to tour the brewery.
Getting to visit the Inca Kola factory.
Now my group and I are like religious LKK users.
I not only met some of my best friends, but made some of the best memories of my college experience.
We went to this market. We had this like list of all these fruits that we had never even heard of before, but we really wanted to try.
I never imagined that I would go sandboarding in the desert with one of my professors, but that is a very fond experience that me and the rest of the class shared with Professor Narayan.
The study abroad team and community has been incredibly helpful in helping students really achieve their goals and become who they want to be.
Coming to college, I definitely didn't see myself being president of a club or doing all these different things, but now coming into here, I've really grown into the leader that I'm excited to see myself continue to grow into leaving college.
I became more of an extrovert through college after having leadership positions throughout school.
I've definitely learned how to time manage like a beast.
When I started college, I was much more shy, I was reserved, I wasn't sure that I belonged here. And I think now I'm much more confident. And I think that my network at Stern and NYU had a big part in that.
The access to professors has been incredible. You can approach any of your professors.
My favorite class I took was financial accounting with Professor Shahada because that changed my life. She's become like one of my biggest cheerleaders and role models.
I really enjoyed every class I took with Professor Patterson.
Off the bat, I really enjoyed having Professor Statler.
The organizational communications class with Professor Shea.
Negotiations with Professor Elizabeth Howard.
I love Susan Stellick. She's my mentor. She taught me how to take things seriously but still be myself.
What makes Stern really special is the community. There's always people here who will have your back no matter what.
I've only ever had people try and lift me up when I'm down.
The Stern community is diverse, it's talented.
There's just no one typical Sternie, but I think that's what makes it such a fun place to be.
Depending on everybody's communities that they're in and how they, what club they're in and how they're connected to the school, everybody's experience is so different, which I find also kind of exciting about the school.
I was a part of the Strategic Venture Society where I've also met some of my best friends.
Obviously, I'm gonna miss my dance team a lot.
The company is called Sea Straws. Junior year, we managed to win 300K Entrepreneurs Challenge.
I was an orientation leader, street team leader, as well as a peer mentor.
You're encouraged to be your true self, and it's seen as like a strength and not a weakness. And to have someone, like I said, just say, I have your back, like I know you, I appreciate you, I understand you, makes you feel really seen.
I've recognized that this is probably going to be one of the last times I'll be in a space where everyone's going to be trying to support you, so I definitely will miss that.
The thing I'm going to miss the most is just having a campus or quasi-campus where you get to walk around either Washington Square Park or walk around the buildings in Stern and run into somebody that might just be an acquaintance or somebody that is one of your closest friends, and from there just be able to have a conversation on pretty much anything.
I just met so many cool people at Stern, and like walking through the halls, you bump into people and neither of you have class at 2 p.m. so you just grab a coffee or you just chill in the grad cafe.
Ooh, my favorite part of Stern is the grad cafe because it has food.
My favorite place within Stern would be the Grad Lounge.
Grad Lounge is definitely my favorite spot in Stern.
Just walking through the park every day, seeing all the different people, and there would always be performers and live music.
NYU isn't the traditional college experience, but I think there's still a community in a way that we're in this city college experience together.
In the middle of the bustling city, it's very overwhelming sometimes. So Stern actually becomes kind of like a sanctuary. Like, okay, I can finally sit down and just think
I know for me, being away from New York City and Washington Square Park and just the NYU community kind of makes you miss it and appreciate it even more. So I hope that the class of 2020 takes the time to kind of be reflective and appreciative.
My hope for the class of 2020 is that everyone continues to stay safe and well in these tough times, but also just to reflect on all of the great things that we've accomplished in these past few years.
I really hope that the class of 2020 remembers the reasons why they came to New York in the first place.
I think we should all continue to be cognizant of the impact we have on business.
I would just hope that everyone is passionate about whatever it is that they're doing, that there's some intrinsic motivation to why they want to pursue what they want to pursue.
Graduating from Stern is a big accomplishment, and we should all not take it for granted and use it for the betterment of ourselves and the people around us.
I hope that everyone remembers each other, remembers how great this college experience was.
These are the same people that were, grinding with you at 12 a.m. to study for a midterm or a test.
Stay in touch. Add me on LinkedIn.
We'll always have this one shared experience to look back on, and we should remember that, we should celebrate it, and not forget it, no matter where we all end up in the future.
I want to shout out my family for always being there for me.
Shout out to Mary Grace. You are actually my queen. You saved me throughout these last 3 years.
My buddy Rohan, oh my goodness, I can't believe I get to shout you out on camera. Don't know what I would have done without you.
I want to shout out my parents who have made everything possible for me.
Shout out to the American Society and everyone who was ever involved in it.
Shout out to Peter Henry and Corey Blay, who were so instrumental in starting the NYU Stern Breakthrough Scholars.
Congrats to all of us in class of 2020, especially to my BPE family.
Shout out to my friends and classmates for an amazing last 4 years, and to my parents, even though I didn't become a doctor, I hope I still made you proud.
To the general Stern community, thanks for helping me become who I am today.
Shout out to all the students at Stern as we enter the real world.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It seems like just yesterday that I was welcoming you to NYU Stern in your first CLP class.
Congratulations and well done, class of 2020.
I look forward to seeing where our collective experience will take you in the future.
While we're not there to shake your hands, I can only say come back to visit us soon.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it.
Please don't forget us. Come back and visit sometime.
Congratulations!
I'm really proud of your accomplishments, and I'm proud of your future accomplishments that this degree has helped prepare you for.
It has been a privilege to be a part of your journey.
Some of you I've worked with from freshman to sophomore all the way to senior year. I've seen you grow so much, and I'm so excited to see what comes next. Congratulations again, and remember, professors for life.
Way to go, class of 2020.
Congratulations.
Class of 2020, we made it. Woo! Yay! We did it! Okay, can't do that again.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I hope to see you all real soon.
We're going to become real adults now. We can't hide anymore.
Congratulations!
It's been a wild 4 years, and I can't wait to celebrate with everyone when we're back in New York.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We survived, we made it, and it's time to just go on and do whatever we've set out for.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. And on behalf of the Stern Alumni Council,
welcome to the alumni community.